Okay, Jason, I just have a few questions. Do you know by any chance what a screening is?
No, I do not.
So, screening is the first step to develop a plan to treat substance use or mental health issues. It's designed to identify the possibility that a person may have a substance use or mental health problem. So, to help me get a better understanding of your problems, do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Again, your responses will be confidential, but I will be taking notes if that is all right with you.
Yes, that's good. Thank you for explaining it. Now I understand more what a
Okay,
screening is.
no problem. So, have you ever had any problems related to your use of alcohol or other drugs?
I feel like I get aggressive um, when I'm using, um, but and like my wife has told me multiple times.
Okay, so that you get aggressive.
Yeah.
Have your kids mentioned anything about your aggression?
No, they're young and they might not understand because they haven't been exposed to it. Because like I'm not at home often, I'm working, so uh, but I don't want them to see me like this.
Okay. And has your aggression been a continuing thing, or has it just arisen recently because of the drugs?
Yes, because of the drugs.
Because of the drugs, okay. All right, thank you. Has a relative or friend or doctor been ever concerned about your drinking or other drug use?
Yes, my wife has been concerned lately. That's why she is suing me because she doesn't want me to be with my kids. But now that I'm thinking about it and hearing myself um, talking about it, I feel like I need help um, as because my kids. I don't want my kids to myself, see me like this in this state. Like I had to deal with my father, so I want to be different. I want to change.
Okay. And has your wife brought this issue up to you before, or has it just been, again, a um, thing that's happened recently?
No, well, drinking. I've been drinking for a long time because like I said before, my father. But with the drugs, recently because I just started it.
Okay. May I ask how you got involved with drugs?
I had a friend. Like I wanted to try something different. And yeah, like I feel like it just helps me to relax and uh,
Okay.
cope with my stress.
So have you ever said to another person that you don't, I don't have a problem with alcohol or drugs, but the same time you wonder to yourself, do you actually have a problem? Have you ever thought that, Jason?
Now that I'm thinking about it, you've helped me to realize that I do have a problem, and I am second guessing myself. So I appreciate your support throughout this phone call.
Okay, no problem. And the first step of recovering is actually knowing that you do have a problem. So I'm very happy that you had that strength to realize that. And again, like I mentioned before, my referral to Cam H will help you with all those problems, with your wife and being depressed and all the drugs that you're involved with. I just had more few questions, if that's all right.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Um, have you ever been given mental health diagnosis by like a qualified mental health professional, like a doctor, or a nurse, anything like that?
No, I have never.
So you've never been given a diagnosis. Okay. Have you been experiencing anything yourself that you may think you want to go get diagnosed, but you're not sure of?
Uh, like you probably noticed before that I was in denial, and I felt like I didn't have a problem, but like now that I realized it myself, like speaking to you, I do want to get help, and I want to better myself because like I don't want to go to jail, even like I don't want to do something illegal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now that you realize that you do have a problem, have there been any other symptoms with your issue that comes from the drugs, like depression, anxiety, insomnia?
Uh, I think the reason why I started it was because I was depressed, but now I'm feeling a little bit more alleviated.
Okay, so I guess you could say that now that you took the step and realized you had a problem,
Yes.
you feel a bit less having the feeling of anxiety.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes,
okay.
thank you.
So have you ever been hospitalized for like mental health related illness before? Like been to the hospital because it's been so bad, like any anxiety or depression?
Uh, when I was younger, my father, like I said, he was an alcoholic. So, whenever he would step into the house, I would have like anxiety attacks and panic attacks, because like I knew like I was gonna get a beating.
Okay. Have you ever talked to a doctor about these attacks or been to a hospital because they've ever been really bad?
No, because like my mother wanted to take me, but like she was scared that my father was going to say something. So no, I haven't been to a hospital.
Okay. May I ask, has your father been to the hospital in the past frequently or never at all? Like just at home that he would act this way?
No, he was like a old fashioned man. Like he didn't believe in like hospitals and doctors. So he would like always like just whenever he got sick, he would just like not take any medication. So no, he doesn't believe in that stuff. He just feels like his body can recuperate on its own.
Okay. Also, have you taken any medication before for depression or your anxiety attacks?
No, because I've never been to a health professional to talk about it.
Okay. Is that something you would like me to refer you to see a doctor to talk to him about your depression, or would you say that it's been getting better?
No, I feel like I want to, because I want to save my marriage and I want to have full custody of my kids, and I need to change myself. So I would love to meet with the doctor.
Yeah, for sure. So we do have lots of doctors here that can refer you that are on call and do help in specialized areas, especially depression and anxiety that I could refer you to. I can just make a phone call for you. It'd be
Thank
very easy if you'd like
Thank
that.
you. Yes, I would love that.
Okay, so just one last question here. Have you ever harmed yourself or thought about harming yourself, but not as a direct result of the alcohol? Like, you've ever been so angry one time that, oh, like you think I should just do this to myself, but not during the moment where you've been taking drugs?
No, 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 no. I've always been like at home when I had anxiety attacks and panic attacks. I would just like when I was younger, I would just not think about harming myself. I would just kind of let it happen, and then after I was fine. But sometimes I get them as like maybe when I see my father or like when I see a man that represents him, I have like triggers that occur often.
Okay, so you have triggers that makes the thought of your father come back. Is
Yes.
that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Is that only what triggers you? Just like seeing someone that could represent your father, or is it just like being in the same house that he was? Or...
Yeah, it's a mixture of many things, like being at his house or at my old house, seeing someone that represents him.
It could even be like drinking the same alcohol that he
Yeah,
used to drink.
yeah. I
Could
remember
be
like
very...
having a bottle of like just a bottle of beer just there, and like I remember like the name and like just seeing it. Yeah, that triggers me. Like I get panic attacks.
Okay, and there are lots of things to cope with these triggers as well. Also, CAMH, what I referred you to,
Mm-hmm.
does help you with these kinds of situations. Help you learn how to have coping mechanisms, if you know
Yes.
what I mean by
Yes,
that.
I do. Yes.
For sure. Okay. I just wanted to go back to the suicide screening. You said there was no other people that have attempted suicide, and you did feel suicidal. So when you did feel that suicidal thought, was there any set time that you were thinking of doing these things to yourself, or
I
not
think
at all?
like at like I just thought about it, but I never had like I never went through with it because like I said, like I have my kids, and like they're my life, so I wouldn't want to like jeopardize that, like them not having a father. But I think that like at that moment, and yeah, I thought to myself like, yeah, I want to kill myself.
Okay. And do your kids know that is your plan to take them away to Switzerland? Do they have an idea of this is what you like, or is it going to be like a huge like shock to them?
No, they have no idea, but like I said, like that is like my last option. But I think after talking with you, I've realized that it's kind of crazy, and like I think I'd rather just get help first, and then show them that I'm a supporting father, that I can help them with their needs, like even something with doing homework or just taking them to their soccer games or basketball games. I just feel like I want to be there for them, and I want my wife to realize that as well.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm really glad that you mentioned that because that is also another strength that you are willing to be there for your children
Mm-hmm.
and willing to just get help instead of resulting in the last option. So I'm glad that you told me about that today.
Thank you.
So I think that will be concluding our session. I'm very happy you called today, Jason, and I will be making these referrals, to CAMH and to the doctors as well if you'd like. If there's anything else that you have any concerns with, you can mention it all. I will give you my number too, so you can always call me if you have any concerns. And also, I will set up that marriage counseling if that's what you like for you and your wife.
When you say the number, do you mean like your personal number or like?
Just the company's number,
okay,
and then I have my extension that you can reach me at.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. So I can give you the extension that you can reach me at, and all the hours I'll be there if that's okay with you.
No, I would love that. Thank you for your support.
Okay, no problem. I'm glad you called today. Thank you so much, Jason.
Problem.
Have a great day.
Bye.